April 27th, 2020. That was my first reaction to Ezekiel Miller, Easy Mill, the song IDK, I don't know. And he was ripping it up. And I did a lot of reactions after that. That wasn't the first and it wasn't the last. And throughout those, I knew and I mentioned that this particular artist, he had talent, he had skill, and I knew that he was going to go places for sure. But I never knew that he was going to go to the heights of Shady Aftermath, Interscope, and Eminem, Dr. Dre. Like, it's pretty surreal. It's pretty surreal. I'm sure, I can't even imagine what it feels like for him. I know a lot of his fans are probably kind of just loving it, going crazy, but also kind of shocked at the same time. Because it's been a journey. He's had a lot of hype on the YouTube reaction circles, and his music's been doing well. You know, the Panalo track, him being a rapper that can rap in English and in Filipino. But my question is, and something I'm really interested to find out, is when he's gonna have a feature from Eminem himself, the GOAT, the legend, Marshall Mathers. Like, just being connected to him as an artist is super amazing. And he started independently. He seems like a really humble person, a really family-oriented person, and a well-rounded artist. He plays instruments. He has interests not just in rap and hip-hop, but also in metal music, rock music. He can sing. So he's a multifaceted and multi-talented artist, which is really interesting to see in the year 2023, when so much of hip-hop, while it's evolving, a lot of it is kind of devolving at the same time. It's evolving and devolving at the same time, if that makes sense, because a lot of the new stuff, the flows are becoming monotonous and they're becoming derivative, meaning rappers are all starting to sound the same. But Easy Mill, he brings many different dimensions to it, I think. So he brings not just his rapping skill, which is impeccable, precise, and technical, like Eminem. I'm sure he's a huge fan. Obviously, he's a huge fan of Eminem. I know that actually to be a fact. So for him to be signed by, I'm sure, one of his idols, pretty special moment. And Dr. Dre, he's in his 50s, but he's still ripping it. One of the best producers, one of the most iconic artists in music history. And he's in a photo with him on Instagram. Popped up this morning and I was shocked. So it's going to be really interesting to see what type of projects develop from Shady, Interscope. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Interesting thing about Easy Mill, he can rap in Tagalog. He can rap in English. He can do rapidy raps. He can do sing-song, storytelling tracks. Yeah, he can really do it all. So it's a very exciting moment, I think, for the Filipino rap and hip-hop community. Because there's a lot of good rappers, from the Loonies to the Glock 9s, Ron Henley, Wyan, Cartellum. All those guys are doing their thing. But for Easy Mill to make that jump over to mainstream and North American audiences and really get in, and with Eminem of all people. So it's pretty incredible. And yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, check you next time.